It's basically, because I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah, don't give it too much away now.
But the story really involves them, their journey in being in this military unit.
What I love about you is everything you do is so powerful. You know, it's just like, and I feel like that has to come from within. So was this like a dream role of yours to play?
Absolutely. It's always a dream role for me. I'm just going to say, I'm one of those people that wants agency. I want my autonomy. And I feel like, you know, when I saw Gladiator, I want to do that. Mm-hmm. When I saw Braveheart, I said, I want to do that. So, yes, this was a dream of mine. I wanted to do an action movie. I wanted to do something historically epic. But I wanted Black people to be in it.
Yeah.
I wanted us to be in it. Because for me, I always want to see an expansiveness of our humanity. It doesn't matter if it's good, bad, positive, if it's messy. I just want for us to show us for completely who we are, our humanity. And for me, when I read the script, it filmed in South Africa. Gina Prince Bythewood, you have the Sheila A. Tim, the Lashana Lynches, Tusa Mbedu, the Adrienne Warrens, all these unbelievably just powerful Black actresses, Black woman at the helm. Yeah.
Wow.
You don't get that.
You don't. And it's so, it's just, it's so powerful. It's so moving. I think you've affected us all because as a performer, it has to come from the heart. When it comes from the heart, it reaches the heart. And I sense that in everything that you do. So I just wanted to say that for myself. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing on this script, but I wanted to say that, and it reaches. But I got to hear about these stunts, though, because did you do the stunts in this?
Let me tell you something.
Please tell me. Hold the line, hold the line. I want to hear all of this.
Yes, I did do the stunts, and I'm going to say it from now until the day I leave this earth. I did those stunts, 98, 99% of them, because I didn't want to look bad with those young girls. Because I was the old OG warrior. I was the old warrior.
Let them
know.
So
I was like, I have to pull it off, and I was one of the producers on it, too. And we shot in South Africa for 5 months.
Wow.
In the jungle. We shot in the jungle. You know, we shot in places where you're driving to work and you see elephants and lions and...
Oh, my God, yes.
Lions and tigers and bears and you're...
Because it's Africa, you're going to see that.
Now I'm saying that like I'm all like big shot, but really, let me tell you something. I would get to the set and go... We got a snake wrangler? Did you see a leopard?
Oh, my God.
We got our rifles, right? But seriously, there is nothing like being on the continent of Africa.
Right.
There is a reason why they call it the motherland. It is God's playground, absolutely without question.
And his art, too.
And the people in South Africa, I have to say, all of the Agojia warriors, which men and women in the background, a lot of women, extraordinary.
Wow.
I mean, extraordinary. We trained for, I trained 3 months. We all trained for 3 months. A lot of them trained no time. You should have seen them flipping the machetes, just rolling around, flipping people over because the passion.
Yes.
There is nothing like passion. There is nothing like something that hits you in your heart from the very beginning. Because a lot of times I have to find it. I have to find the passion for it. You know.
Oh, I know. I'm listening. I'm taking notes as you speak. Please go see Woman King in theaters today. We'll be right back, y'all. 30 million people have already watched our next guest do what he does best on TikTok. You're not going to believe the sound that comes out of his mouth, okay?
Yeah, with Metro, there's no contracts, no price hikes, no surprises. There's not a yada yada.
Yada yada.
Contract yada yada.
Price hike yada yada.
Not a yada yada means wireless without the gotcha. Only at Metro.
Hey, It's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The ceramides in CeraVe. CeraVe with 3 essential ceramides helps restore my natural barrier so I can lock in moisture and we can feel it long after.
CeraVe moisturizers. Oh, my keys. Good thing Cheerios Oat Crunch helps keep you full through the morning. Because you might be here a while.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. Ugh. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime deep inside.
And it helps prevent streaks and haze. WetJet is so worth it. Love it or your money back.
I have COPD because I smoked, so I have to pace myself. My tip is, if you're having people over for Thanksgiving, start cooking in October.
You can quit. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW for help getting free medication.
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
Love can get a little messy. Good thing there's Resolve. Love the love, resolve the mess.
The virus that causes shingles is sleeping in 99% of people over 50. It's lying dormant, waiting, and could reactivate. Shingles strikes as a painful, blistering rash that can last for weeks, and it could wake at any time. Think you are not at risk for shingles? It's time to wake up, because shingles could wake up in you. If you're over 50, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about shingles prevention.
Promotional consideration provided by...
Listen, your deodorant just has to work. I use Secret, aluminum free. Just swipe and it lasts all day.
Secret helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it.
And hours later, I still smell fresh. Secret works.
Oh, yes.
Your dog is the one you wanted. You want what's best for them. So ask your vet about new NexGard Plus. It's one-and-done monthly protection from fleas and ticks, plus heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. All in a delicious beef-flavored soft chew. Used with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. From the maker of #1 vet-recommended HeartGuard Plus. NexGard Plus, the one you want for one-and-done protection.
Airwick's limited edition fragrances are infused with natural essential oils for authentic seasonal scents that fill your home with warmth and cheer.
30 million people have already watched our next guest do what he does best on TikTok. You're not going to believe the sound that comes out of his mouth, okay? Please welcome from Georgia, Brandon Conway. Take it away, babe.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Y'all give Brandon a hand. That was amazing. More with Brandon, we'll be right back. You better sing.
Stop into Leibachens for the sweetest deal in September. You asked for it, so we extended it. Hot August is now Sweet September. $10 pays for 2 weeks on any item in the store. Rent a gaming system, living room group, a TV for the big game, or get back to school with a new computer. $10 pays for 2 weeks during the month of September. Do not miss this event. Hurry in for the best deal this September with the Sweet September ticket from Leibachens Rent to Own.
You want when you want it. Leibachens Rent to Own.
When Caroline has a cough, she takes Robitussin, so she can have those one-on-ones again.
Hey, Jim. Hey. Can we talk about your yoga breaks?
Sure. Get fast, powerful cough relief with Robitussin and find your voice.
Robitussin.
Attention homeowners. First we started with 50. Now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions for safety and convenience. Call Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for American-made baths and showers installed in as little as 1 day. And with our Price Lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Now 30 homeowners will save. Receive free installation of a new bath or shower. 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior and military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify. 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect community.
In a sea of laptops and smartphones, Visit Winona is finding their footing in an unlikely location. A good, old-fashioned coloring book.
Expect something extra.
Time to raise a stein because this year's Miss La Crosse Oktoberfest has been crowned. Emma Garrison. And another member of the Oktoberfest royal family was crowned this weekend. Tori Campbell has been named this year's Oktoberfest Special Fester.
Expect more from News 8.
You live a life on demand. Movies, shows, and more. Your local news, weather, and sports shouldn't be different. The 8000 Plus app is the free streaming option, giving you everything local on your time. If you have one of these, you can get this.
Is there a doctor in the house? Please welcome Chandra Wilson! We get into all things grave. How do you remember all of those terms?
Couldn't say anastomosis. Think of Nasty Moses. I never forget it.
Come join the fun of the Jennifer Hudson Show. Viral TikTok singer Brendan Conway. Baby, that was incredible to the point.
Thank you.
You can have both my shoes, okay? He said, I was expecting you to throw the shoe at me, and then I said, you know what, I don't know if I should, because I don't want to distract him, but you got both shoes. Not one, you got both shoes.
Thank you.
And that, guys, that is a compliment. If I take my shoe off and throw it at you and you singing, that's like a standing ovation, okay? So, just so you know, it's a compliment. I'm just not throwing shoes at him. You understand what I mean, don't you?
100%.
Oh, my God.
100%.
Oh, my God. So, this is surreal to you because you was over here like, what is happening? What is going on? This is amazing. How are you feeling right now? Because it's on your face.
I'm shocked. Like, I was good. I did the rehearsal, and I'm like, okay, this is real. This is real. Then I walked in, and I looked through the crack, and I'm like, okay, this is really real. And it's like, oh, it opened, and it's like, oh, this is really real. Okay, time to go to work. You know, like, it's just, you know.
Did you ever think your singing would get you this far?
No.
No?
I was expecting, you know, I didn't want to sing originally. You know, I did it as a hobby. I started when I was 9, and I just did it for fun. You know,
Wow.
Michael's music opened the door for me to just, you know, kind of like explore more music, and that's how my love developed. And, you know, again, I say I did it for fun. I didn't think it would get anywhere. It wasn't even a career choice at the time. You know, I wanted to be a professional wrestler, honestly.
Really? You can wrestle and sing.
Yeah. And then, you know, like, you know, I knew that was the childhood dream, but like the grown mentality dream of like, you know, I got to be an actual adult. It was, you know.
How old are you?
22.
You're 22.
That's right.
So is this like your first, because this is a drastic change. Like you was on TikTok singing, and then now you're here. So is this like one, because you was over here like this, I said you better sing to the side of the room and the microphone. You know, because we sing too, so I understand. Like, sometimes you got to go within yourself, because had you perform? Is this the biggest audience? You know what I mean? Like, how much performing have you done?
Well, so I got to a point where I was doing, you know, local gigs at different places. Just, it's really all full circle. Like, I would have laughed 3 years ago if you said I'd be doing any of this. And started going to karaoke shows with somebody. They dragged me out.
You was in karaoke singing like that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And they started me out, you know, like, and the guy's my manager, Eric, great guy, love him to death. He was a DJ that night, and I stood for 10 minutes beside him in silence. He's like, you good? And I'm like, oh, I'm great. Like, you want to sing? No, not really. Like, I don't do this. And they're like, oh, well, just, you know, well, put a song in, man. Just do what you do. And it went from there to, you want a job? Like, nah, I can't do this. I'm scared.
So that's where people first heard you sing at, to encourage you to sing? Like, how do people react to you when you're singing?
It's always more than I would have ever thought it would be, you know, standing ovations.
What did you think of when you looked online and you're like, wait, I got 30 million views? Because, you know, I saw this back at the crib. The kids sent it to me. My friends sent it to me. Like, you heard this dude? Like, you're everywhere. Do you realize that? Singing like that?
It's weird. Like,
Is it weird?
It's weird, very. I was expecting 2,000. So I had like 54 followers before that. I was expecting you.
Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Did you hear him say you had 54 followers? Then now all of a sudden 30 million people and bam, you're in front of the world. That's drastic. Think about that.
I was expecting 2,000 likes. 2,000 likes, and it just, you know, it took off.
Look at that. Wait to see how far your gift is going to take you, okay? Congratulations, and thank you for being right here at the Jennifer Hudson Show. I can't believe I get to say. We'll be right back. Oh, my God.
Huge selection of rugs and art under the white tent in the Valley View Mall parking lot. Multiple sizes, including brown rugs and so much more. Hurry, don't miss this.
Start your adventure and get in a new Jeep at Pischke Motors La Crosse or Pischke Motors West Salem.
Stop in now during the Jeep Adventure Day sales event. You'll save over 10% off MSRP on a 2023 Jeep Renegade, a 2023 Jeep Compass, or a 2023 Jeep Gladiator. These Jeeps are ready for your next adventure. Pure comfort and functionality at your fingertips with the power and confidence you know Jeep provides. Stop in now because this offer ends October 2nd.
Start your search at Pischke.com and drive away in your new Jeep.
I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. Kickstands are up on the 22 riding season. Come experience it with us.
We'll be having events all season long. Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, we want to see you here.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. I think what makes our show unique is perspective. Many different voices, many different points of view.
If you're going to say don't ask me, we're going to ask you. If you want to.
Wow. We're always fun.
It's so good. Because we like you.
We're plugged in. It's kind of fantastic.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect community.
In a sea of laptops and smartphones, Visit Winona is finding their footing in an unlikely location. A good, old-fashioned coloring book.
Expect something extra.
Time to raise a stein because this year's Miss La Crosse Oktoberfest has been crowned. Emma Garrison. And another member of the Oktoberfest royal family was crowned this weekend. Tori Campbell has been named this year's Oktoberfest Special Fester.
Expect more from News 8.
Huge selection of rugs and art under the white tent in the Valley View Mall parking lot. Inventory is priced to sell, so stop in today. Hurry, don't miss this.
Did y'all have a good time today? I just want to take the time to say I am so grateful to have had Viola Davis with us today. Thank you so much. I want to thank Brandon Conway for being here today. I am so grateful for his gift And most of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who went through this whole week with me, because we completed the first week. I want to say I am grateful for you at home. I want to say I am grateful for each and every one of you that are here. And lastly, I have to say thank you to my staff and the crew and everybody here, because I could not live this life without you all. Oh, but what would do my heart some good? Don't get quiet on me now. If you could just hum me, leave me with one note that I could take with me on my way. Okay? We got 3 sections in here. You could say, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Can you help that? On one of a chord? You didn't know you was a choir, did you? Well, everybody, stand up. Do you need to know your note again? Okay, let me hear this section. What's your note? Hold it. Goodbye. Goodbye. One more time, all together. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Thank you for coming. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Love y'all.
Right now at 5, in action at the state legislature. A special session on childcare goes nowhere.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Gavel in and gavel out. That was the only action taken during Wisconsin's special legislative session today on childcare. Governor Evers back in the summer called for this session to call for a major spending package to keep a pandemic-era child care subsidy going with state surplus money. His entire proposal called for $1 billion in spending, with about $300+ million to continue the program known as Child Care Counts. Now, Assembly Majority Leader Tyler August accuses the governor of playing politics instead of working with the legislature on this issue. In the meantime, GOP Assembly Republicans have passed several bills loosening child care industry regulations to address the crisis. But Democrats argue those won't solve the real problem. A new report says child care costs in Wisconsin actually cost more than putting a kid through college. And we've reached out to local representatives and child care center owners, and we'll have a more in-depth look at the industry's issues later tonight. The Chippewa County Sheriff says an investigation against him is tossing due process right out the window. The Leader-Telegram reports Chippewa County administration is investigating allegations that a county employee made against Sheriff Travis Hakes. The county DA's office confirms they are reviewing a formal complaint the county has submitted about Hakes, but declined to offer the nature of the allegations. On Tuesday, the board said it was writing a letter to Hakes to express disapproval of his alleged behavior, and that the board will meet again October 10th to discuss authorizing charges and pursuing removal of the sheriff. Now, Hakes took to his Facebook today saying he learned about the development from media reports, not the board. He claims some administration members are, quote, unhappy with the fact I have a constitutional duty to independently act in the best interests of Chippewa County residents rather than cater to their whims. He goes on to say he will fight any removal efforts with every ounce of his being, and he is unaware of any formal complaint ever being filed against him. News 8 Now has reached out to the sheriff, the county board chair, and county administrator, and we are awaiting responses. Ovarian cancer is the 5th leading cause of cancer deaths in women because it is detected at a very late stage. And because of that, health officials are spreading the word about risk and prevention during this Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. An ovarian cancer researcher at Gunderson Health System says while chemotherapy is effective for patients, the cancer cells can often grow back. That's why the one research is now trying to find successful alternative therapies.
That's been one of the major issues I wanted to tackle is how do we get women to respond better to the therapies so that we can find new ways to attack those cancer cells for better long-term survival.
Now, currently, no screenings or tests are in place for ovarian cancer, but for the researcher Dahl there, cancer battles actually hit close to home. And we will have that story courtesy of Michael Germain coming up at News 8 Now at 6. As e-cigarette sales rise in the U.S., the CDC says the rate of child nicotine poisoning is hitting an all-time high. According to the CDC, reported child nicotine poisoning rose by 32% between April 2022 and March of this year. Experts say the poisonings usually happen after a child gets a hold of an e-cigarette device and consumes the nicotine-containing liquid inside. A pediatric allergist with Gunderson Health System says adults with children in the house should consider the risks involved with e-cigs.
And the message to anybody who's using these devices is, A, you should consider quitting yourself. They're not good for you, okay? There's nothing good about any of these devices. But B, think about the unintended consequences of you having it in a home with a young child.
That's Dr. Todd Marr with Gunderson Health System. Child nicotine poisoning symptoms typically include dizziness, tremors, elevated heart rate, and vomiting. If you want to quit using tobacco and need help, Gunderson does offer programs to help get you started. We'll be posting some of those links on our website. In the meantime, a comfortable day for the Coulee region. A bit of sun and clouds mixed in throughout the day. Let's bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl, who's got the latest in our forecast. Bill?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. A mix of clouds and sun and fairly common sense, but the more sunshine you saw, the warmer, and the more cloud cover, the cooler you were today. So areas to the south saw more cloud cover, so low to mid 70s for highs there. We managed 79. I can update that reading out at the La Crosse Airport, and then where the clouds were thinner, lower to middle 80s for highs up towards Eau Claire, Red Wing, and the Twin Cities. So that's 79 3 days in a row now with an above average high temperature. That is 5 degrees above average for La Crosse. We do have a mostly cloudy sky now. These clouds have kind of been thickening over the past few hours as we do have a little disturbance over northeastern Iowa, and it's finding just enough moisture to try to squeeze out some isolated showers or sprinkles over Winneshiek, Allamakee, Crawford, Richland, southern Vernon counties. Not all of this reaching the ground, and what is quite light. Now temperatures again reflective of that cloud cover. We've got upper 60s in Viroqua and Boscobel, 75 here in La Crosse, still low to mid 80s in far northern parts of the Butte area. So that small chance for a shower this evening, mainly south, otherwise mostly to partly cloudy overnight. Another fairly mild night, lows in the 50s to around 60 degrees, including right at 60 here in La Crosse. Pretty warm day in store for tomorrow. I'll have the details in a few minutes.
Logan and Central High School students have a new chance to learn about a major industry these days. This year, students are able to take some agriculture classes. The classes give students an overview on the world of agriculture and career pathways they could take. Randy Romansky is the Wisconsin Secretary of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection. He paid a visit to the schools to celebrate National Teach Agriculture Day. He says classes like these are important because it shows students don't have to be a farmer to go into the ag industry.
The fact that it's really important that we connect the dots like that, that we make sure people understand that, if you like science, agriculture could be the field that you're interested in. You think about soil science, you think about people working in a lab. That's all related to food and agriculture.
The district's ag classes are available to all high school students at both Central and Logan. House Republicans called U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland to Capitol Hill for an oversight hearing on the Department of Justice. But the hearing became a back and forth about GOP claims that the DOJ has become a tool of President Biden used to attack his political opponents. Natalie Brand has more details from Capitol Hill.
We will not be intimidated.
Attorney General Merrick Garland, in the hot seat before the House Judiciary Committee, defended the work of the Justice Department he leads.
I am not the president's lawyer. I will add, I am not Congress's prosecutor.
Republicans on the committee accused the DOJ of what they call a two-tiered system of justice.
Americans believe that today in our country, there is unequal application of the law.
They see the DOJ, of course, aggressively prosecuting President Biden's chief political rival, Mr. Trump, while at the same time, they see slow walking and special treatment given to the president's son.
Republicans peppered the attorney general with questions about the DOJ's investigation into Hunter Biden. Garland referred lawmakers to the special counsel overseeing the probe more than 24 times.
Prosecutors make appropriate determinations on their own. In this case, I left it to Mr. Weiss whether to bring charges or not.
Democrats accuse Republicans of pushing conspiracy theories for political gain.
They want to divide this country and make our government appear like it's broken, because that is when their broken political party thrives. So today, I implore the public to see through the sham.
Attorney General Garland also testified that no one told him to indict former President Trump, rebutting Trump's campaign trail claim. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Garland repeated multiple times that claims of a politicized or weaponized DOJ have led to security threats against FBI and DOJ personnel. 4 years ago, Viking elementary students planted 80 Honeycrisp apple trees. Today, those same students get to harvest the trees. This apple orchard has been an education resource since before the trees were planted. Students from the high school agriculture program actually helped build and install the deer fences around the orchard. And a Holman School District employee says this harvest is a way to show the younger students the importance of farming and agriculture.
But more than that, it's really about getting our kids involved in our farm school program, knowing where their food comes from and how it grows. And it's really the complete education cycle that we're providing. All these apples that they're going to pick today will end up in our lunch program for the next several weeks.
Since the trees are still young, Gasper is hoping to get about 30 cases from the harvest. He says that as the trees get older, the crop size will continue to grow. A local home improvement store is getting some national recognition. Since 1972, the Board Store Home Improvements has served the La Crosse community. Now its owner, Miles Wilkins, is receiving a Legends of the Home Improvement Industry Award at the Growth Mastery Summit. This award, given to people that have made significant contributions to the home improvement industry for a long time. The owner says the success of the store comes from adding more products so that they can serve more people.
I think it's about the experience. People often forget about the products shortly after they get them, but if they have a good experience, then they come back to the same place. And I think that's what's caused our growth, quite frankly.
Wilkins says over half of their annual revenue comes from returning customers and referrals. Just ahead, the Fed has decided not to raise interest rates this month. The decision coming after inflation has cooled, but the pause in hikes might be temporary.
The National Home Furnishing Sale has come to Home Furniture. Get up to 15% off sale prices with instant factory rebates. Plus, get free shipping and free financing on purchases of $4.99 or more. The National Home Furnishing Sale at Home Furniture.
Save 11% on Menard's unbeatable selection of Atlas roofing products. Castlebrook, Briarwood, and Pinnacle shingles feature a limited lifetime warranty, up to 130-mile-per-hour wind warranty, and a super wide design for fast installation. Choose from 20 styles in stock, ready to take home today. Atlas shingles are made to protect and designed to impress. Save 11% on all Atlas shingles right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
At Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, we know the Coulee region's weather is unpredictable. 40 degrees today, 75 tomorrow. Is your HVAC system fully prepared to effectively handle the stresses of the next season? Beat the inevitable rush and schedule your HVAC clean and check today. Be confident your air conditioning unit and furnace will work when you need it. Call Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted Trane comfort specialist. It's hard to stop a Trane.
Your Trane comfort specialist, Bagnevsky.
Southern fried food legends include Hush Puppies, fish, and fries. So Arby's made a $5 Hush Puppy breaded fish basket. A legend made a legend of legends. Arby's, we have the meat.
Dear veteran, if you or someone you know struggles with PTSD, family relationships, financial or other hardships, let us help get you back on track. Here at Project New Hope, we offer a no-cost weekend wilderness retreat with only one mission: you. Licensed counselors are available around the clock, meals are provided, and there is no obligation to you. For more information, please visit projectnewhope.net and let us help bring you home.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors. Settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call American Waterworks.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get a Purple Queen mattress for just $9.95. Plus, get no money down, no minimum purchase, 1-year interest-free financing with free delivery, free setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Test and buy the famous Purple mattress now at Home Sleep Express.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
In the past year and a half, the Federal Reserve has increased interest rates to the highest level in 22 years, all in an attempt to ease inflation. Now the Fed is trying a new strategy. Federal Reserve Chairman is putting a pause on interest rate hikes. The decision comes as inflation is reportedly cooling. Current rate at 3.7%, way down from last summer's peak. But continuous high rates have made it difficult for Americans looking to borrow money. The average rate for a new car loan is 7.4%, the highest level since 2008. But the latest pause in rate hikes may be temporary. Jerome Powell signaled another boost could happen this fall if needed.
Restoring price stability is essential to set the stage for achieving maximum employment and stable prices over the longer run.
One concern for the Fed is gas prices, which are up about 20 cents a gallon within the past year. The Fed will analyze the economy and make its next decision on rates in November. Kraft Heinz is voluntarily recalling more than 80,000 cases of individually wrapped American cheese slices. The company discovered one of its wrapping machines allowed for thin strips of film to remain on cheese slices after the wrapper is removed, causing a choking hazard. The recall applies to 16-ounce and 3-pound multi-packs of Kraft Singles, American pasteurized prepared cheese products with use-by dates in January of 2024. Consumers can return the recalled products to the store for an exchange or refund. Coming up, world leaders addressing how to solve climate change at the UN. But the two biggest polluters, not in attendance.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl, tracking some isolated showers to our south. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
The Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain. It's easier than ever to save more than ever when you choose your Flex Steel furniture at Drury's. You'll find exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's in Fountain. Sofas, sectionals, recliners, even luxurious leather. The possibilities are endless. Plus, there's even 12-month interest-free financing on all Flex Steel furniture, unlimited choices, special financing, and the best prices of the year. Now at Drury's in Fountain.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's 68th anniversary, and we're celebrating in a big way with exciting new and innovative products throughout the store at unbeatable anniversary prices. Like all new Stanley drinkware, 20% off. This Kalmbach Pumpkin Spice Block, $12.99 for rewards members. And 5-quart jugs of Pennzoil Full Synthetic Motor Oil, only $31.99. Get a $20 gift card from Pennzoil when you buy 2. Come celebrate and save during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's 68th anniversary sale, going on now.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel. Friday night, October 27th.
And he's trading in a Chevy for a Cadillac.
Don't miss Piano Men. $40 tickets at Ticketmaster include $15 rewards play. Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel.
Is everybody feeling home?
Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 years or older to attend.
So this is where the wizard gets his power. I can do it. It's committable. Pokety pokety. It's good. What the? Do a diddy.
Give me that before you hurt yourself. You're using it backwards. Gesundheit.
After 32 years, you should know better. Maybe I should just stick to what I'm good at and leave the magic to the wizard?
Let the crew at American Home Fireplace and Patio put the magic in your home, doing it right for over 32 years.
Get yourself to the annual Warren's Cranberry Festival the last full weekend in September. Stroll over 3 miles of the most unique art and craft, flea and farm vendors in the country. If you can't find it here, you won't find it anywhere. See a working cranberry marsh with free walking tours. Eat your way through over 80 food booths, including ethnic specialties and Warren's own cranberry cream puff. And stay through Sunday and enjoy our grand parade. It's all happening the last full weekend of September. Just take the Warren's exit off I-94.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The head of the United Nations hosted what was billed as a no-nonsense climate meeting today. Now, this gathering comes days after climate activists protested outside the UN, demanding more action from world leaders. Only leaders who came with concrete action plans to address the climate crisis were given the opportunity to speak. Missing from the podium at the climate meeting, the presidents of the United States and China, the two countries who emit the most carbon dioxide. Instead, President Biden referenced the issue during a meeting with Brazil's president.
Working in lockstep to tackle the climate crisis, including mobilizing hundreds of millions of dollars to conserve the Amazon.
El debate de este foro es que
the leaders of the 32 countries who did qualify to speak at the summit represent only 11% of the world's carbon dioxide pollution. A decently warm day for mid to late September in the Coulee region. Let's bring in meteorologist Bill Grahl, who's got the latest and a look at our 8-day forecast. Bill?
Yeah, if you missed my report towards the top of the newscast, 5 degrees above average for that high temperature today. But before we get to those weather details, let's start with the allergy report. First of all, high symptoms across the board today and tomorrow for weeds, ragweed, and mold spores. That's been the case for several days now, and expect that probably into next week when hopefully those weed symptoms will start to dwindle. Now, we've got a mostly cloudy sky, but a little bit of sun trying to peek through in the upper left-hand corner there. 79 was the high today, 57 the low. So 5 degrees above average on both the average high of 74 and the average low of 52. 93 and 32 the records. We continue to be desperate for moisture. We're approaching 2 inches below average for the month of September and approaching 7 inches below average for the year. Mostly cloudy, 75 at the airport, still 76 at the station. Winds out of the south at 5 to 10. The Mississippi holding steady just under 5 feet. Look at Eau Claire, mainly sunny and warmer than La Crosse. Don't see that too often. 83 degrees at the Eau Claire Chippewa Valley Airport. So cloud cover meant everything in terms of how warm you got today, but we do have some good warming over the central and northern plains. And that's where that warmer air is coming into our area from on a south to southwest wind flow. Again, where there's more sunshine, temperatures in the 84 to 86 degree range to the north, 75 here in the Cross, more cloud cover down to the south. So right at 70 for Viroqua and Boscobel. A little bit stickier as well. Dew points in the low to mid 60s. So that puts us in that sticky range, and that's going to be the trend overnight. So you might feel a little bit of humidity as you go to bed tonight if you have those windows open. Winds out of the south, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Satellite radar been watching some isolated showers try to creep in from the south. They're running into some a little bit more stable air, so kind of fizzling as they do, but a light shower or sprinkles possible over northeastern Iowa, Vernon, Crawford, Richland counties especially, and that's due to a little area of low pressure spinning over northeastern Iowa here, and that's going to kind of slowly track to the northeast. So tomorrow, same deal. Might see a few isolated showers or sprinkles from that. This time the better chances will be just to our north and east as that warm southerly flow continues. So Sky Tracker shows that small chance for a shower this evening, primarily south. Otherwise, partly to, or I should say mostly to partly cloudy skies. A mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, mainly dry for most, and then heading into Friday, more cloud cover with at least a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm, especially later in the day. Quick check of the high temperatures tomorrow. Fairly warm for this time of year. Again, average high 74. We're going to be about 8 to 10 degrees above that in the La Crosse area. A little cooler far south, a little bit more cloud cover, and then low to mid 80s for Eau Claire in the Chippewa Valley. So that small chance of showers this evening, primarily south. Otherwise, mostly to partly cloudy, 50s for most, but right around 60 in La Crosse. Partly cloudy, warm tomorrow, 83, 77 on Friday with a slight chance for a shower. A little bit better chance on Saturday. Best chance over the next several days centered around Sunday, and then some lingering showers potentially on Monday, even on Tuesday as well. Highs next week, primarily in the lower 70s. Ken?
Not too shabby. Thanks, Bill. And when we come back, a La Crosse tradition is heating up. We'll explain how the clues for this year's Oktoberfest medallion are pointing toward a certain La Crosse park.
The Board Store, the best products, best prices, and best people for all home improvements. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
Experience the joy of home sweet hosting with help from Ashley. Pay 0% interest for 5 years in-store only. And shop guest-approved essentials starting at just $17 per month or $9.99.99. From our store to your door. Fall in love with being home at the all-new Ashley.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
When it's time to get on the road again, trust the family of car dealerships that's been serving Western Wisconsin for 100 years.
No matter where you are, there is an Osseo Automotive location close to you. From the farm fields of the Chippewa Valley to the banks of the mighty Mississippi River.
Whether you're looking for something new to drive or need service on an existing vehicle, you can count on us.
Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford. Check us out at OsseoAuto.com.
Hello, this is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases, and I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
Right now at Ashley, pay 0% interest for 5 years in-store only. Plus, shop Ashley Sleep Queen mattresses starting at just $250. Or receive a free mattress with the purchase of a 5-piece bedroom set. From our store to your door. Get hosting ready at the all-new Ashley.
Welcome back to News 8 Now at 5. Hey, the hunt is on. 3 clues for the Oktoberfest medallion hunt have been released so far, and some people think they know where to look. Today's clue mentioned a park that was renamed to honor a prominent fur trader. That's most likely Nathan Myrick, who arrived in La Crosse back in 1841. So you know what that meant. We sent one of our photographers out to Myrick Park, and he was able to touch base with some medallion hunters there, who shared with us why they're participating in this tradition.
The fun is in the hunt. It's period. That's all it's about, is having fun looking for something.
It's fun to break down the clues and kind of learn the history of La Crosse as we're searching.
It would be really cool to find it, so that's like the major part of it.
The thrill of the hunt. There are still 7 clues left, so if you haven't found the medallion yet, there is still time. Clues are posted on the Oktoberfest website and Facebook page, and we here at News 8 Now will be sharing those clues on our website. All right, Bill's got one more check of your evening forecast right after this.
The National Home Furnishing Sale has come to Home Furniture. Get up to 15% off sale prices with instant factory rebates. Plus, get free shipping and free financing on purchases of $4.99 or more. The National Home Furnishing Sale at Home Furniture.
At Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, we know the Coulee region's weather is unpredictable. 40 degrees today, 75 tomorrow. Is your HVAC system fully prepared to effectively handle the stresses of the next season? Beat the inevitable rush and schedule your HVAC clean and check today. Be confident your air conditioning unit and furnace will work when you need it. Call Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted trained comfort specialist. It's hard to stop a train.
Your trained comfort specialist, Bagnevsky.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $750 cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
To win multiple NASCAR championships, you gotta have the best support, including my arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
Are those arch supports still working for you, Joey?
Yeah, they're working great.
How's that back and knee pain doing?
It's all gone. And my balance is better.
Nice. And really nice.
Oh, well, this bad boy has over 700 horsepower from a fuel-injected 350 push-rod V8. Yes! Have you ever changed tires?
See how we can help you, too, with a free fitting.
At the Good Feet store.
It's the National Rug Sale at Homeworld Rugs. All rugs are 12% off sale prices with instant factory rebates. These 5x8 size featured rugs are now just $175 each. Every area rug is on sale now. The National Rug Sale at Homeworld Rugs.
Again, a slight chance for a shower in spots this evening, primarily south, otherwise mostly to partly cloudy, fairly mild. 50s for most, lows around 60 in the Cross. Warm tomorrow, 83, and increasing rain chances into the weekend. Best chances centered around Sunday.
All right, Bill, thanks very much, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5. Hope to see you again at 6.